Hello Sterling family, here is a thought for the week. Right now I'm in the home of Christina and Darnell Barkman. Now those names might sound familiar to you because they served as witness workers in the Philippines with Mennonite Church Canada. They were there for about 6 years and they started and grew Peace Church in the Philippines, as well as were involved in a lot of work of reconciliation. Now, they came back to Canada about a year ago, and Darnell has been pastoring at Yarrow United Mennonite Church, and I have the privilege of being in their home today. Now, Christina and Darnell led a workshop a few days ago at our nationwide gathering of Mennonite Church Canada, and their focus was on mission, and the way that we look at mission, and the questions we ask when we do mission in our neighborhoods. Now, a lot of us still believe, even though evangelism might have a bad taste in our mouth, we still believe that mission is an important part of the Christian work for us to be involved in. And so what Christina and Darnell did is that they equipped us with 4 questions that we should ask whenever we engage in mission in our neighborhood. Question number 1 is, what is God doing? It's as basic as that. And if we look through scripture or the Christian tradition, the answer we will come to is that what God is doing is reconciliation. God is reconciling us to God and us to each other. And the question we need to ask when it comes to mission is, do we want to be a part of the reconciling work that God is doing in the world? Question number 2 that we need to ask is, what is our context? What are the needs in our neighborhood that God might be calling us to witness to be engaged in, to offer our resources for? And when we talk about neighborhood, yes, we can think of the place where we live and the neighbors that we have or the community that surrounds us. But actually, there are quite a few neighborhoods that we are involved in, whether that be our work or our family or our church. Those constitute different neighborhoods that we need to wrestle with. What does reconciliation look like in this context? Question number 3 is, what are the seeds or signs of hope that already exist? In other words, in what ways is God already working in our neighborhoods? How can we join in the work of reconciliation that's already going on? And what are the stories of God's work that give us hope for what God is doing in our neighborhood? And lastly, the 4th question that Christina and Darnell gave to us was, what are the spiritual practices and disciplines that will guide us in this mission? What are the practices that root us and center us as we engage in what can possibly be a very difficult and challenging task? If we allow those 4 questions to guide us, as Christina and Darnell shared with us, we will be surprised. We will be amazed at how God will work to transform the neighborhoods that we are in. What is God doing? What is our context? What are the signs of hope that we already see? And what are the spiritual practices that will guide us in that work as we go out to be ambassadors of reconciliation for the sake of Jesus Christ? May we use these questions to guide us and give us hope. And as you go into the rest of your day and this week, may the peace of Christ be with you.